Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the
Ready, Lexi? Ready? Okay, honey buns. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, honey buns. I love you. I love you, honey bun. I'll be back.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts.
Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another What I Ate Today type video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. You are always welcome. Everybody's always welcome on Miss Staci's socials here, you guys. So to start off with this What I Ate Today type video, I guess I should start clarifying now, since I've been doing this for quite a long time, especially been doing socials for a long time, but then eating high raw vegan, plant-based for 12 years now. I guess I should start mentioning that, because it's not just a newbie, it's not a newbie thing here. I've been doing this for quite a while now. So this juice, you know, if you've watched me long enough, I always start off with a raw juice. I love my juices. I love fruit juices. I love green juices. A lot of people have asked me about what kind of juicer I use. I have a Green Star. It's actually a TriBest Green Star Elite juicer, and I've had it for 12 years, ever since I started juicing. Actually, my first juicer was a Breville juicer, but that was given to me by my co-workers at my last job back home in Alaska. And that's how it started off with, but it did the job, but it got me started. But then I decided for my personal juicer, I'm going to invest in my money, is going to be a Green Star. So it was Lou Corona and Dan McDonald who actually influenced me and motivated me to get a Green Star juicer. So I've had it for 12 years now. Love it, love it, love it. Hasn't broken down or anything. It's wonderful. It makes all kinds of juicers. It does actually banana and ice cream too. So for this juice, I'm actually going to use up the rest of my pineapple here. Okay, so that's probably about it's about 2 cups of pineapple there. So it's about 1/4 of a pineapple. And I have another one ripening here in the queue here. And then I've actually got some sprouts, another thing of alfalfa sprouts growing. Very easy and simple to do. Always sprout. Sprouting is so good for you. And sprout when you feel like you want to sprout though too. I don't sprout all the time, but those alfalfa sprouts are one of my favorite. So actually, and then I'm going to do carrots. So I got carrots here, and I've got half a stalk of celery left over. I have to do grocery shopping too, so I don't have, otherwise I'd do a green juice today, but I don't have any greens, so I have to go shopping for that. I'm going to do 2 little limes, and to add a little bit more sweetness, I'm going to add 2 apples. Now, am I perfect at this way of eating? Absolutely not. I do the best that I can. I've learned a lot, but I don't do it absolutely best and perfect. But I definitely can give some pointers on how I do things and how it's worked for me, if it helps anybody at all.
We're gonna be 2 hearts running wild. The morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The glass so loud.
Okay, so let's take a look at this 32-ounce juice. What kind of nutrition is in this raw juice? I weighed all of my ingredients in grams, so it's easiest. So I weighed them all so we can input them into a program. Of course, everybody knows Chronometer. If you've been in the health movement long enough, you can track things and see what's actually in it. Just gives like a good estimate of what's in your food. There's 475 calories. So 475 calories. We have protein, believe it or not. There is about 7 grams of protein in this. Lots of carbohydrates. That is good. Your body wants those carbohydrates from the plant foods. And yes, there's fat in there. If you listen to any nutritionist, good nutritionist out there, plant-based doctor, they will tell you there is protein and fat in all plant foods. And this demonstrates that very well. So let's look at our vitamin and mineral content. So this is of course minus most of the fiber. There still is some fiber in that juice, but not all of it obviously. So there is some nutrient loss during the juicing process, but for the most part, most of this is in there. So we got calcium, we got iron, vitamin A, vitamin C, off the charts, and we have folate and potassium. We have, let's see, here's all our B vitamins down here. Look at that. All of our vitamin K, oh, awesome, love it. And then we have, here's our calcium, copper, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, sodium. There's zinc in here, a little bit of selenium. And then here's our protein breakdown. So if everybody's so worried about protein, this kind of is telling you, you know, you get a little bit of everything. That's like, my goodness. You don't have to worry about anything here. This is just the juice. This is just the juice, not including all of the other delicious plant foods on top of it during your day.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky just
So we need to make our shopping list. So this will be a Costco, mainly a Costco run, Fry's, and Sprouts run. So throughout a couple of days. So we need, I know I need avos.
as we shout from the top. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
So this is my stash. Definitely, it's time for grocery shopping. That's all I have. Man, I wish I could do those cherimoyas. I love cherimoyas and other exotic fruits, darn it, but got to get the basics what we have available to us. My nuts and seeds. That's pretty good. This is what we have in the refrigerator. Time to stock up. So I have my leftover homemade barbecue sauce. So leftover, no preservative, olives, no vinegar either, rosemary. There's my date stash, gotta fill it up. Those are Deglet Nord dates, and some potatoes, grapes, and that is coconut cream and coconut milk. I've been experimenting with making vegan ice creams, apple cider vinegar, nuts and seeds back there. This is my Energy Samoa Girl Scout cupcakes. And we got tomatoes, this is leek onion, and we have some beets and carrots in there, maple syrup, coconut aminos, and tamari. I've been experimenting. I hate tamari, I really do. I don't like tamari, but it's good in dressings and sauces. I like coconut aminos a lot better. Tahini, this is experimenting with some sauces. That's the first time I bought that ever in a long time. Otherwise, I don't really have tomato paste. But there's a dressing I wanna, vegan dressing I want to make with that. Otherwise, I make my own homemade raw vegan tomato sauces, molasses for my barbecue sauce, and vegetable broth for any other dressings I like to experiment with.
The moonlights, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever.
Now we're gonna make homemade hummus. So 1 can of chickpeas, 1/4 cup of tahini, 1 juiced lemon. I like to do a lot of lemons, so I make ice cubes out of them. So it's about 2 ice cubes. 1 large clove of garlic, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and a pinch of salt. Some recipes call for 1/2 teaspoon or like 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm accustomed to low sodium, so you put as much salt in there as you desire, and then you blend it, and then we're going to add some paprika, pepper, and cracked black pepper on top. You can add whatever toppings you want on there, but the possibilities of making hummus are endless. You can make red pepper hummus, pine nut hummus, everything bagel hummus, just so many different varieties. So now I'm going to make my own home made hummus tofu wraps. So I've got tofu, I've got leftover potatoes, I've got cherry tomatoes, red bell pepper, leek onion, homegrown alfalfa sprouts, avocado, rosemary, my homemade barbecue sauce, which you can find on my channel, hummus, the recipe we just made there, coconut aminos, and these wraps. I don't normally buy wraps like these. This is just because it's in a pinch and it was all that I could find at the last minute. Otherwise, I definitely buy those Ezekiel wraps or Ezekiel tortilla wraps. I believe those are kind of about the healthiest, if you're going to go the processed route, one of the healthiest you can do. Otherwise, it's until I can get my own dehydrator to make my own raw vegan wraps. Other than that, that is my wrap, and we stuff that baby full, and we make 2 of them and eat until you're full and satisfied. Guys, dinner time. So I have my water, Hydro Flask water, some extra hummus, my leftover barbecue sauce I'm going to use up, and some coconut aminos if I want some of that, and my 2 wraps. Eat as much as until I'm good and satisfied, and no deprivation, all satisfaction.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like...
Everybody, so I'm also on other socials as well. I'm obviously here on the YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Pinterest, Etsy, DeviantArt, and Facebook. I'm more active here on the YouTube, my Instagram, Pinterest, and my Etsy shop, and the link to those websites are in the description down below if you are interested. Just remember to love being raw, vegan, plant-based, whole foods, whatever floats your little boats. Just remember to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, literally. Have a lovely day today. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I will see you guys next video. Bye, guys.
We're gonna be 2 hearts running wild.